Hey, wild ones. Welcome back to Her Reign, Her Rules, the podcast where we cry, laugh, and scream into our cute throw pillows and somehow still look hot doing it. As always, I'm your host, Lo, your hype queen. You're sometimes sobbing, sometimes twerking, most of the time cursing. And, okay, let's be honest, I am definitely never twerking because I cannot figure out how the fuck to do it. And I have tried. Ask my mirror. So in today's episode, we're diving into the deliciously uncomfortable life curveballs that come out of nowhere, aim for your soul, and somehow still teach you something in the process. But guessed what? Yes, I said guessed what, because today I'm not doing alone. I'm sure you're hearing her giggle in the corner over here. I truly believe that divine timing was at play when this chickie was introduced into my life, and I can only hope she gets as much out of this friendship as I do. And so joining me today is my co-captain in chaos, my work buddy turned real life bestie, the badass herself, Justine.
Hey, everyone. I'm so excited.
Are you excited or are you nervous?
I'm nervous as hell.
Me too.
But I'm
it's
very
okay.
excited.
We'll have fun.
Yeah.
It'll be good. So we've been trying to have a girls' night for some time, but life has been so freaking busy.
Yes.
So I feel like tonight's kind of our, like we've carved out some time to do this podcast, and it's our makeshift holdover girls' night until we can actually have one.
To get wild, yes.
Yeah.
I love this idea.
Yeah. And, we carved out some time, and before we get into it, I feel like we need to do a little cheers.
Let's do it.
Because we're not only getting into
favorite.
this fun conversation, but we're getting into some tequila.
Let's do it.
Cheers.
Cheers to you. Good luck to this.
All right. So we're going to get right into it.
Oh, God.
And I'm going to ask you some fun questions.
Okay.
Just give me some candid responses.
Sure.
It's all about, today's episode is Queens Don't Shatter, okay? The curveballs and comebacks that we've gone through in life. And so I'm just going to ask you some questions.
We've been through it, man.
Yeah. We have.
It's been a rough couple of weeks, to say the least.
Yeah.
Let alone years.
So a little background for everybody. Justine and I work together at a local bar here in Stamford. And we definitely shared a lot of crazy things.
But also found comfort in each other, which is really nice, too. We needed that.
Yeah. And I think this episode will be a lot of fun. We might learn even more about each other.
Oh, man. Can't wait.
All right, so let's dive into it. You ready?
Let's do it.
Okay. So we're going to start with, we're going to talk about some curveballs.
Okay.
And what's one curveball that life has thrown at you recently that had you questioning your sanity or had you questioning everything?
I think it's navigating a lot of different aspects of my life. So, things come out of the woodwork. You don't know, and I understand the meaning of a curveball, but it's really hard to land on your feet. So I'm a mom. You know this. You know this very well. You know Caden.
One of the best mamas.
Thanks. And my son's really great considering he's a little terror. But it's really hard to be a woman and a mom. I find that I'm a mom, and it's exhausting, and I love it. It's my favorite thing to do. Mm-hmm. But when you have real life things like work and bills and all this stuff, being a mom completely consumes you.
Of course.
And I don't want to just be a mom. Being a bartender, we're fun, we're flirty, we want to be out there, we want to be in the public eye.
You know what to expect or to do, yeah.
And we know how to land on our feet. But also, I want to go out on a Tuesday night if I want to go out. And being a mom, I can't.
Right.
And that's okay.
It takes planning.
Yes.
Right.
But it's also that he's little now, and it's still kind of fresh and, navigating that new lifestyle. And I wouldn't change it for the world. Please don't take it like that.
Of course.
But it's hard.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
Because you have to have time for you. You have to find time for you, but your focus and your priority, of course, is him.
Yeah.
So,
and it's the best thing ever. The best thing ever. And anyone will always say that. But how do you go from being this bartender, night owl, out on the town all the time, doing whatever you want? And you have 9 months to plan for it. Great. Sure. And I was 9 months, I was ready. I was committed to this mom thing. Let's do it. Mm-hmm. And then you have them. and then you're there because they're babies and you're taking care of them and they need you. And then they start getting a little bit older and you're like, they don't need you as much. And it's only going to get worse as they get older.
Mm-hmm.
But it's hard because I want to go out. I feel guilty for going out. You know what I mean?
It's got to be such a challenge, like you said, feeling guilty. Like, I need some time for me, but you only have so many years with them at this young age where you can really interact and create memories. And yeah, it's got to be very challenging.
It's hard, but you've seen it. You're there firsthand. You help me with him all the time.
Yeah.
And, you love him like he's your own.
Oh my God, how could you not? That boy is so cute.
Terror.
Spider-Man. He's 3.
Yeah,
He's 3.
True.
It's kind of normal.
Yeah.
So looking back at all of that, is there anything, any insight that you've gained that you think we could like give to the listeners right now to help them navigate, or even to help yourself navigate similar situations? I obviously maybe not necessarily another child, but other really big things that have happened in your life. Like, what would you do in the future to kind of help you?
Just to everyone, don't lose you. It's easier said than done. And when you're in the moment, just find you again.
Yeah.
Whether it's going out for that drink, going to get your nails done, anything. And, this goes for any aspect of life because curveballs come in every different form.
Yeah.
So you just go with it. Like, go with the flow is the best I can say.
Yeah. And what I love about this, guys, you've got to understand, I have not given her one question.
Huh.
I have not, other than I think I might have sort of alluded to the topic.
Slightly, yeah.
But I did not give you any of these questions ahead of time. And you are literally hitting the nail on the head right now of exactly the purpose and the intent of this episode. So I picked the right guest.
Oh,
this
I
is
love
perfect for
that.
us. And I'm like, that's you.
But it's also, like we're being women, right?
Right.
Like, it's so hard to be a woman sometimes.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter if it's just you want to go out, you want to be yourself. Sometimes you can't feel it.
Yeah.
It's.
Yeah. And you have to pick and choose priorities and as women or as a mom especially, I'm sure you can't always put yourself first even when you need to or want to.
Yeah. True.
So that brings me to a little bit of advice that I kind of had come up with on my own, but you kind of just supported in everything you said is, when life derails you, pause, don't panic, figure out your way through that. Pause before reacting. And the whole point of this podcast is really staying in your feminine energy, finding softness. And softness can really be power sometimes.
And it's so hard to find sometimes because you're built to be strong.
Yeah.
You get through the hurdles. You just have to do. You have to keep going and just keep fighting no matter if you're a mom, you're not. Doesn't matter. Yeah. As a woman, you just have to keep doing.
Right. But you cannot lose your feminine energy.
Nope.
You cannot lose, because that's a very masculine energy.
Yeah, that's
and
so true.
I hope that everybody understands that difference between when we say masculine and feminine energy. It's not about gender. It's about the way we navigate and move through life. But, as a woman, being able to stay in that feminine energy actually is more empowering, I think, in the long run.
I agree
and
with
that softness is really empowering. So everybody really does need to ask themselves, what is life trying to show me right now? And is there something that this lesson or this curveball is showing me that maybe I didn't see? Or it's this secret meaning that it's, I truly believe when the universe or whatever you believe in, right? That higher power, when it's throwing you a curveball, it's because you're being redirected.
It's for a reason.
You're not being punished.
Always a reason.
Yeah.
And it may be hard. It may be amazing. But it's for a reason.
It's for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. Divine timing, right?
Yeah.
I truly believe in that.
I agree with that completely.
Yeah. All right. So now we're going to pivot a little bit.
Oh, boy.
To lessons in love.
Oh, God. I'm the wrong person to speak on this.
Stop it. You've had some really beautiful relationships.
Yes.
And you have your beautiful son out of one of them.
Yeah.
So, and this is more just kind of a fun, like, things we've learned in all of the years of dating or whatever relationships
we're
we've
old
been in.
now.
Stop it. We are not.
Old.
We're spring
Is there
chickens.
an echo on that one?
We're spring chickens.
Sure.
Yeah. Can we edit something in there? Some like fun like echo?
Like the chicken that's like all sporadic and wonky doing the dances.
So what's a love lesson or a lesson in love that you've learned the hard way but are super thankful for at this point in your life?
Oh, man. That's a really good question.
Take your time.
Yeah, it's going to take me a while. I've had a lot of different types of relationships. don't absorb the toxicity.
Ooh, I love it.
Don't let it become you.
Are you sure you didn't look at my cue cards?
No, I promise. Am I passing? Am I passing?
No, like honestly, with like again, nail on the head. Like this is yes. So good.
It's easy. Negativity, toxicity.
Yeah.
You don't like why deal with it? Why be in a situation where that's going to be your life? Don't you want a partner? I don't want chaos. I want comfort.
No.
And look, every relationship's tough.
Of course, you have to put in the work all the time. Anybody that thinks it's easy is delusional.
Yes,
it
completely.
takes work.
Yeah, but just I don't know. If you find your person, you find your person. You know, I've had a lot of great relationships. I still have a lot of great relationships, but there's no ring on my finger.
Right.
Does that, in essence, does that make that my person?
Right.
I'm very happy.
Right.
But there's also, you know, like you're trying to fit this mold of what we were taught as children. You know, so. I want to be a princess. I want to be treated like gold, and we should be. But
Yes,
also there's a partner comes with trials and tribulations as well. But just don't let it absorb you.
Right.
If somebody's so negative and is overcoming you, it's not worth it.
And I always say, like, when you have that want to try with somebody, even if there are some challenges, as long as that still exists, that want to try, you owe it to yourselves and your relationship to continue to do that until you get to that point where you're like, okay, you know what?
It's not working.
It's not. And you're confident in that. And that notion or that realization comes with relief.
And wasn't there I read this somewhere sometime, you know, my ancient years, that when a woman thinks about something for 6 months, it takes them another 6 months to actually do it. So if you're at that point where you've been thinking about it and it's not right for you, then leave.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be abusive or anything like that. It's just
it can be any version
right
of not right. Exactly. And yeah, there's some quote about like trust the overthinker that has put the time into this thing.
Right.
You know, trust the overthinker that says they love you, or trust the overthinker that says I'm done, because they have been thinking about it and processing it for way longer than they're actually showing.
It's not impulsive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's like, so, I mean, you know this, and our listeners are starting to understand this at this point. I have very, very, very bad ADHD. So I am an overthinker.
So am I.
Literally a look can cause me to deep dive into something and spiral.
Or that classic K text message.
Yeah.
Like, why are you mad?
And it could be just because they're a little bit busy that day and they don't have them, you know, and we're in my head, I'm like, well, you could have just said I'm busy and I'll get back to you eventually. Like, so that overthinking, I can promise you, I don't do things hastily in my life. So more to your point of like, when you really spend that time and you get to that point and make that realization, there's a reason for it.
Yeah. You've thought about it. You're done. That's it. That's the point you want to be at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And don't be quick to get to that point. Like do your work. And
relationships are hard.
Yeah.
Love in any form is hard. Friendships, family, significant other. So like just because you're not feeling it that week. Mercury's in the microwave anyway, so nobody's feeling anything.
Pluto's pissing Gatorade this week.
Yeah, see? Yeah. All the planets.
I love that. If anybody watches Vanderpump Rules, Jax and his Pluto comment, I say that all the time. It's just really funny that you said that. But anyways, we're going to move on. So yeah, a little more advice on that. Lessons in love, some things I just took some notes on. And you kind of already said it, which is, again, really cool.
Amazing.
Attract what you believe you deserve. Like, you know, what you want, put it out there,
Project
and that
it.
comes back to you.
What do they say? Put it in the universe.
Yeah, exactly. And it's about energy. It's about vibrations. You know, and if you are settling and healing and still performing love for others, that's what you're going to attract back.
Yeah, but also have love for yourself.
Absolutely. Change your belief, right? Change your belief and watch your standards and your options shift.
Yeah.
You know, that's something I've learned a lot recently.
Great bit of advice. Yeah. Especially with your situation. Yes.
Yeah.
Like your whole life. Yes.
Yeah.
In a lot of different aspects of your life.
Yeah.
And I give you so much credit for handling that because you've had a lot of curveballs thrown at you.
I've had a few.
Yeah. You know, one or two. You know, 1 or 10. But it's like people need to realize too of how strong you are.
Yeah.
Like you give me a lot of credit, but I give you just as much credit because I could never handle what you handle. Stop. But it's also like that different, you know what I mean? That different flow in life.
Right.
Like you were saying.
Yeah. No, it's true. It's again, it's about energy to me.
Yeah.
Don't chase it. Be the energy.
Oh God.
You know.
I'm like a cat that's been fried by the energy.
You think that because you're overthinking it. Again,
Yep,
there's
so you
even
got
more
me.
to that point. But you really do put off a lot of good energy, and people need to trust in their own energy and their own feelings and what they're trying to put out there. Trust in that more and stop trying to hide.
Yeah.
You know.
Great advice.
And that's the feminine energy is really owning who you are.
True.
All right. So now we're going to shift again
Oh boy.
away from love so much and more about life.
Okay.
Let's talk about focusing when life is a hot mess.
Mm.
So you're a mom.
Mm-hmm.
You have this really great job. You've worked really hard. You love your job.
Really proud of that one.
You should be.
Thanks.
And you know, you and I have talked a lot about your job and things going on, and you should be very proud because I can see that pride that you have when you talk about it. You kind of light up. But because of that responsibility, being a mom, your partner, your, you know, relationships, friendships, we work together. We both work multiple jobs.
And working at a bar is no simple feat, man.
No. And just wait till we get to our little fun game later because it's all about the bar.
Oh, man.
So how do you stay focused, right, without losing yourself? Like, you can still lose it if you need to, but how do you do that and not lose yourself? You know, when everything feels like it's falling apart, how do you stay soft and focused?
Wine is a great tool. No, to be serious, I lose myself a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Wholeheartedly. I do it behind closed doors. A lot of women do.
Which is okay, and it's good.
It's
good.
healthy. It's very, very healthy.
Yeah.
But you have to build yourself up. So patience,
Mm-hmm.
have patience with people, have patience with yourself. You can't fix everybody. Right. And that's a huge problem I have. I want to fix everybody.
Mm-hmm. You're a nurturer.
Yeah,
like
and I'm
me,
an empath.
yeah.
I take everybody's feelings on.
Yeah.
And it's amazing, but it's also my detriment, you know? So I have to learn that I can't change things overnight. Nothing happens without taking certain steps, and just have that patience and that calm. Because if I start getting antsy because other people are uppity, it's not going to work. Right. No matter any aspect
and
of
people
anyone's
feed
life.
off that.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
And again, that's back to that negative energy.
Yeah. And it's tough because in those moments when things are falling apart, it almost demands hardness from you, right? It demands that boss up energy, which is a great asset and a great thing to be able to do when applied correctly. But when
because you don't want to be cocky.
Yeah, when
you want to be effective.
Exactly. And when you have that, you know, I've said this to an ex before, like when you stick your head in the sand, you become the ostrich and like hide from everything.
You'll get nowhere in life.
You can't just boss up and blow through everything. Like you need to be able to stay soft and look inward and take care of yourself so that you can take care of everybody else.
If you stay, and like you have to have that give and take, especially as a woman.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like you just said, sometimes be soft, sometimes be taken care of. Sometimes go to your partner and say, I just need a minute. Just hold me. Just love me. Get me ice cream. Get me that bottle of wine. You know what I mean?
And that's very feminine energy.
Right. But it's also really hard to come by when you're trying to make something of yourself.
Of course.
You know, like I started at a later age. So I am on this full steam ahead path. And I want what I want. And I'm not going to stop until I get it. Yeah. But it's also really hard.
Mm-hmm. And I understand that. I mean, you know a lot of the ins and outs of things I've been going through lately, both in personal and other parts of my life. Yeah. All of a sudden, I'm modeling at fucking 40 years old.
So awesome.
Somehow got this great opportunity and
so awesome.
Never would have been on my radar.
Amazing.
Right? So it's so when you get to that point where you can really truly like understand what you want for your life.
Doesn't that make you feel so good too?
I feel 20 years younger than I was feeling 10 years ago, if that makes sense to anybody. I know. But
girl math,
tequila math. No, but seriously, I feel better about myself now than in the middle of my marriage in my 20s. And I feel younger but like you said, it's like you might have started certain ventures later in life, but they're more fulfilling to you now than they might have been when you weren't ready for them.
Exactly. That's such a great way of putting that. Maybe you just weren't ready.
Yeah, exactly. So again, trying to put a little advice out there for our listeners.
Yeah.
You know, healing doesn't always have to look like strength, as we just kind of alluded to. You know, and it brings to mind like okay, you go through a breakup, you go through a hard point in your life, and all of a sudden you're like, okay, well, I'm going to have this revenge body, and I'm going to go do this to make so-and-so jealous, and bringing that energy back to yourself. If you want a revenge body,
great, do it for you.
Hell yeah, do it for you. Exactly.
Yeah, why do you want him back? He left you, he lost you, or you walked away from him.
Right.
I don't do you.
Yeah.
You know, like focus on that.
Yeah. Get that revenge body so you can go out and model at 40 years old.
Yeah.
Get that revenge body so you can go out and feel good about yourself as you start to date again.
Yeah.
Or even if it's not about a breakup, you've just gone through something in your life where you're reclaiming yourself, get that revenge body or that new hobby or that new job because it's something for you.
What about when you go to the store and you try on a pair of pants and they fit great all of a sudden?
Yeah.
That feels good.
Yeah. Yeah, it
feels
does.
just as good as taking off your bra at night.
Fuck bras.
Right?
I wear them as little as possible these days. If you're under the age of 35, you don't understand this yet, but trust me,
You'll get there.
It'll happen.
It's a thing.
So some ways to like kind of reclaim that feminine energy. I have my own little routines and things, but I'm curious what yours might be. I'll give you a few and then feel free to add in.
Sure.
Say yes to help, which is something I have struggled my whole life accepting help. But I feel like that's a big one. Men do want to, or I shouldn't even say men, partners want to take care of you. They want to make you feel good about yourself. Yeah. And you've got to let them.
If you have a partner that's like that.
That can step up like that.
Right.
And give you that masculine energy.
And what about people like us who've had many toxic relationships where we don't know how to accept that? That's really hard.
Well, because we've had to be the masculine and feminine.
The whole time.
Yep. Rest without guilt, which is not one that I am very good at.
Me neither.
I don't really understand it, but it's actually a good point.
It is.
We need to take time for ourselves and rest. Speak your truth. It's part of why I started this podcast.
Love it.
I have not been very good about speaking my truth in the past, but finding that it's more and more important to be authentic to myself. You know, people don't always like what I have to say, but you know.
Fuck them.
Fuck them. I like that. Let yourself feel without feeling like you have to fix it.
Yeah, that one's really nice. That one is really hard for me.
As a nurturer,
Yeah, and I don't know how to turn it off. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how, I can't even put into words, but you hit the nail on the head with that statement.
Yeah.
It reads volumes.
I like that. I can tell that
really
you.
resonated deep with me. Sorry,
I mean, I have no problem saying this. I've done lots of therapy, and that was one of the things that I really learned through therapy is you don't always have to, like, if a friend comes to you and says, hey, I just need to talk. And I've actually learned to be like, okay, was this a moment of like, you need somebody to fix this for you?
Right.
But you just need an ear.
And I am so bad at that. Ask all my exes. Go all of them.
And that's part of how I learned that was with my ex, because I would always, and both of us did it to each other. Hey, okay, you want to talk? And I would rant. He's like, okay, I'm going to fix this now. Well, maybe I just needed to talk. I just needed a friend in this moment, right? So I think that's a big one. I think a lot of people struggle with that and could focus on that.
Yeah. I really think that one's going to resonate deeply with a lot of people.
I feel like it's going to resonate with you.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. If I help one person and it's you,
it's
then
me.
I'm good with that. Soften your pace or slow your pace. That's another good way to kind of reclaim that feminine energy, you know, whatever that means for you.
Yeah.
Practice. This one does not resonate with me, but I'm going to give it to y'all because maybe.
Yeah, you never know who it's going to hit.
Practice receiving without earning. Without taking advantage, of course, but practice receiving without earning.
That went straight dirty in my brain. Sorry.
That's okay. Because this podcast is all about real and raw.
Yes, I understand, but
sometimes you know.
It's a little feisty.
It'll get feisty. Today's a little more wholesome, I guess. Minus the tequila. And so the last big point I have is surround yourself with your version of beauty. whether it's nature or art, or you need a bath or time for yourself or meditation, or you want to go out and...
That was literally the thing I was going to offer, the option or the idea I was going to offer.
Your version.
Yeah, I know. Just the way you said it's perfect. Absolutely
like that.
Perfect.
See, again, resonates.
On the same page.
If it means going out and buying a dress and a set of heels and feeling good about
it.
yourself, and I truly, my personal opinion and my personal advice is have it be more grounding than something materialistic. But if the catalyst for you getting to that place is buying a nice dress or heels or something that you feel good in, go and do that first. Go and do that. Go on a little shopping spree.
Yep.
But it's got to be a little deeper and more grounding to kind of bring you back to that feminine.
It also, like, for me personally, it's go have that tub of ice cream, watch that movie. Because
hell yeah,
sometimes I don't have the money to spend on new clothes for
coffee.
Me. Right? Yeah. Yes. So good.
Favorite.
So it would maybe a little espresso martini on the side.
Ooh, done.
But that's something simple that you can do that makes me happy.
Yeah.
I mean, my pants may not fit, but food makes me happy.
Fuck it. Fuck it. I'll buy bigger pants.
Right? Amen.
It's about being happy.
Yeah.
And somebody's going to love you no matter your
Doesn't matter. As long as you love you, someone will love you.
Well,
if that's what you want.
It's all about that energy. You put it out there. If you are obsessed with yourself, somebody else is going to be obsessed with you.
Yeah.
I think that's something that's been very hard for me to accept, but I am learning more and more because I'm seeing the outcome of that action, right? Like I'm just working on me and obsessed with the things that I love in my life right now. And it's coming back to me in really cool, beautiful ways and cool opportunities.
And tenfold.
Yeah.
Look, like there's so many opportunities knocking on your door right now.
Yeah. And I've actually seen it with a lot of people around me, right? Like I will say even with you, with your job. Like you are busting your ass.
And it feels so good. Yeah. I'm so proud of it and I love it. And I wouldn't change it for the world. But it's hard too. But it's like you put it out there. You go in every day and it's tough to wake up in the morning. You know, it's tough to put pants on, go to work. And look, I used to be...
God, I hate pants.
I know. And bras.
I hate pants.
But I used to be a career bartender. I loved it. Right. I loved doing doubles, back-to-back, turnaround shifts, everything.
Yeah.
It was amazing. Mm-hmm. That was my thing until I went back to school.
Right.
That made me happy. Then I was like, you know what? Let's do something with this. That made me happy.
And I didn't actually even know that you had gone back to school later in life until we were talking last night at the bar, closing up.
Shocker.
At whatever,
couple
1 in the morning. Yeah. couple two tree. But you had made the comment about, you know, I've done so much with my schooling and I actually didn't realize that you had gone
10 years after college, I went back.
Freaking awesome.
So, and my son wasn't even born yet.
Yeah.
So it just all lined up. Talk about curveballs. Go back to school.
Yep.
Start like really making a name for yourself. Have a child. Get on that workforce.
But something drew you to that.
Yeah. And it was meant to be.
Yeah.
It was totally meant to be. Yeah.
I love that. All right. So now we're going to lighten things up a little bit.
Okay.
We're going to play a game.
Do this.
We're going to play a game that I think that I'm going to incorporate into my guest episodes pretty regularly.
Repertoire? Yeah. What is it? Repertoire?
It's called Soft or Savage.
Oh, boy.
So I'm gonna throw out some hypotheticals to you, okay?
Oh, crap.
And this is maybe things we've experienced in life, maybe we haven't. This is not anything personal.
Right.
But I'm just gonna throw out some hypothetical scenarios. Okay. Yeah, take a sip. And you're gonna tell me, would you go soft or go savage?
Mm-hmm.
You can
I can do this.
You can continue. You can just tell me soft or savage and we can leave it up for interpretation. Or if you want to...
If I'm going to tell you I'm going to throw hands.
Yeah, you can dive a little deeper if you want to and give us a little more context. Okay. All right. So, your ex...
I was like, what is my extension?
Yeah. Because I was going to say ex text and you know, the tequila.
Oh, phone's going right out the window. Don't even ask me. Savage.
I don't even
right
need to say
window.
Anymore.
Gone.
So your ex texts you.
Okay.
I miss us at 2 a.m. Soft or savage?
Suck a dick. And I'm not sucking yours. Bye-bye. Phone out the window.
All right, guys. So I would say that means she's going savage on this one.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
Actually, really not sorry at all.
No, shouldn't be. All right, so you're on a dinner date with your situationship.
Oh.
And you work up the courage to have the what are we combo.
Oh, God, I haven't been in this situation in a long time.
And they say, I don't really believe in labels after months and months of acting like your boyfriend.
Okay.
You going to go soft or savage?
There's no reason to go savage. Okay. I'll use you for what I need. You use me. We're good. We're on the same page.
That. And as I'm writing these, I was kind of trying to make assumptions, which, what do we say about assumptions? I was curious what your responses would be in some of these. That one, I actually went opposite of what you just said. And I'm with you because I would go soft on that.
Yeah.
Right? Like I would definitely say, okay, listen, thank you for being upfront with me and not dragging me along any further.
You are so nice. I'm like, deuces, just call me when you need something.
But honestly, it's like I've gotten to this point, and this is something because we're a little bit older, and I don't mean to say old, but we're a little bit older.
Yes, we're on that cusp too.
We're experienced.
Oh yeah, sure.
We're experienced.
Salted, flavored. Yeah, great.
Salted and flavored. Oh, that should be a T-shirt.
With like the Golden Girls on the front, salted and flavored.
Yes, it'll go with our Oscar the Grouch and a tequila shot.
Oh, I love this. Don't give away all
right.
our
No,
ideas.
I'm gonna give you guys the quick story for that one. We both were working together last night. Both had a long day. We're tired. We're grumpy, and we came up with this idea of having an Oscar the Grouch. Instead of sitting in a trash can, he would be in a shot glass of tequila because we both like tequila.
Very fitting. Yes.
But yeah, I don't think they'd let us wear that at work.
Maybe. Never, if it was black, maybe.
Maybe.
Why not?
Yeah, 'cause we have to wear black T-shirts. But anyways, I digress. That would be my little ADHD brain going
I love
over
it.
here
I
for
was
a
right
second.
there with you, right in the clouds.
But yeah, it's I would, at this point in my life, I've gotten to this point where if somebody is honest with me and says, hey, I'm not in that place, it might take me a minute to understand it, but if they're not wanting to be in a relationship with me, why am I going to chase that?
Don't push it.
Why am I going to
not push it? If they don't want you, let them walk away.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Or if they don't want all of you.
Right.
Like situationships are fine. Everyone has them. Everyone
work
does
for a
them.
time.
Right.
Sure.
And they're fulfilling for a time.
Yeah.
There's a reason. You know what I mean? You needed it. They needed it. Great. But if that's not fitting you, you keep it as you need it.
And if it's meant to progress beyond that, it will. Right. Again, like believing in the universe or divine timing.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, then take it for what it is and be okay with that, right?
Yeah.
All right, next one. You show up in your I'm gonna coin this as your goddess era, right?
Oh. Am I wearing a toga?
If you want to.
Great.
In your vision, if you want
Let's
to.
go
sure.
back to college.
Toga.
Yes.
Toga.
Chug. Sorry.
No, that's
derailing the whole conversation.
See, this is raw and real, people. Raw and real. I love this. This is perfect. But we'll even simplify it a little bit. You've now owned who you are. You've done some healing. You've done some processing,
healing.
whatever.
Definitely still healing.
If you're not still healing, then you're stagnant and
Love that.
and you keep hearing from people, whether it's romantically, friendships, family, whatever. You've changed. You're too much. You're too extra now.
Okay.
You going soft or savage when somebody says that?
Again, I have no words for something. You call me extra? Okay. Then I don't need to talk to you.
Right.
There's no need for it. I'm sorry. I'm just too old at this point, and not even old, but I'm just too over it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
We know better.
I am extra. I'm a lot. I am a lot to handle, but I'm worth it. And, like, are we going to snap? I feel like we have to snap.
I know. No, but that's exactly it. That's literally, that's kind of my next sentence, so I don't even have to say it now. But
yeah, like I'm sorry, but I put a lot of work into where I am now, and I still have a lot to fix. We all do. We all are growing and evolving.
Fine.
But if I'm too much for you, bye. Go find something easier. Yeah.
Move on.
And that's fine.
Because I'm not going to be too much for somebody who understands me.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Literally nailed it.
I love that. I love that answer. Someone tells you to smile more on a day
Suck a
that
dick.
you are clearly. All right, I don't have to finish that one. Suck a dick.
Don't tell me to smile. As a bartender, don't fucking tell me to smile. I will make you eat your glass.
Oh, guys, she doesn't even know what's coming next.
Oh, God.
Just you wait. Just
great.
you
Love
wait.
this.
But that's so. The place I'm in. Rephrase. The place I am at in my life right now, I approach things with a lot of softness because I really am trying to reclaim that feminine energy with everything I've been through. So that is the one, as I was writing it, I'm like, oh, I would go totally fucking savage on that one. If somebody tells me to smile, because I hate it. As a bartender and in life, I hate it. Let me have my moment.
Mm-hmm.
Now, come to me with some kindness. Approach me on the street. Throw me a smile. Don't tell me to smile.
I think it's really hard because I'm always smiling.
Right.
Like, I love to smile. A simple smile can change someone's day.
Absolutely.
And especially working where I work, people need that. You don't know what they're going through.
Yeah.
So that smile, I love getting a smile on the street.
Yep.
A stranger smiling to me.
Saying good morning, whatever.
Exactly.
Yep.
You don't have to hug everybody like my son, but that smile
he's such a
changes someonee's day.
And it couldn't, because I mean, there's this old adage of like, you don't know what people are going through in their day to day.
Yeah.
If you can just smile or acknowledge them, that could change their whole week.
I love, though, I'll be completely honest with you, when people, especially people that know me, they're like, fix your face. Like, that to me says you have RBF real bad.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you want to fix yourself a little bit.
Well, and as bartenders, I feel like we all own the RBF.
Yeah.
I hope everybody knows what that means. If not, look it up. I'm not even going to tell
bitch
you.
face.
Well, she just told you, so there you go. Resting bitch face.
I'm really proud of mine. I worked hard on that. It's almost 40 years of this.
Dude, it's like, yes. And each of ours is very specific to what we've been through.
And to the situations we're dealing with.
All right, so you've just had a huge win, and somebody tells you, must be nice. You going soft or savage?
I won't go savage. Just, you can do it too.
Oh my God, I love that answer.
Like,
I
there's
love
no
that
need,
answer.
Jealousy is a huge issue.
Sure.
Huge. Nobody, or I shouldn't say nobody, people are threatened when other people succeed.
Some are, and they're not
Right,
in their
yes,
healing.
Some, you're right.
Yeah.
That is,
Yep.
that, I misspoke with that. But
No, you didn't. I think you said it very poignantly.
it's also like, again, you don't know what that person's going through. Maybe that woman is upset because she couldn't afford to go back to school, and she sees you advancing in your career because you got that master's or you got that degree or whatever the case is.
Yeah.
So
She had a moment of jealousy, and we got to give them grace.
how can we help you?
Yeah.
All right, let's work together. You want to do it? Let's do it. You can do it too.
I love that answer because I wasn't sure. Again, as I tried to anticipate what maybe you might say so that I could then converse with you.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. And it's not because I was judging what you might say in that moment. It was just, this was a big question for me because I'm not sure from moment to moment how I would handle that. I've gone through some of those similar moments recently with things I've been doing in my life, new hobbies, new pursuits and whatever.
Yeah, but also look at your new pursuits, right? You're a model. I'm not. I am so proud of you for doing that.
Thank you.
Like, that's enormous.
Thank you.
Especially not because you're older, you know what I mean? In the age that we are.
It's not necessarily in my wheelhouse if you think
right.
about.
But amazing.
Yeah.
But I'll never do that. And I'm also your friend. So it's a lot easier for me to say this to you. But I'm not jealous of you. I'm so damn proud of you for doing that.
That's what makes you a true friend. You know?
Yeah, because you do the same for me too.
Yeah, of course. Oh my God, yeah. Look at what's going on with your job right now, you know?
Yeah.
And so since we are drinking tequila and about to go work together on a Friday night in the middle of the summer.
Maybe we shouldn't tell them we're drinking before we go to work.
Well, but they're not going to see this till after tonight, so we're fine.
Perfect. You can fire us later. Great.
No.
Fantastic.
I'm pretty sure. And we
love our job.
We've had a glass, and we are good at our job.
Yes.
People love us. So in preparation for work tonight,
Yes.
we're going to put a little spin on these last few softer savage.
Do it.
It's bartender's edition.
Oh. Shots of tequila for everyone.
Yeah. Customer says to you, "Why do you look so pissed off?"
You. Get your hand out of my face. You. I'm also not the best person to ask these questions to.
No, that's exactly why I asked them. All right. We'll move on from that one.
Sorry, as I completely cut you off and derailed you from your question.
No, that was the question. Okay. That was it.
Oh, but there was more, and I was
nope. All right. So a customer has been trying to get your attention. You finally go over to them. We all understand when people are waving at us that we're
not taxis.
Yeah. We do ignore them for a split second longer than everybody else, but shh, don't tell anybody.
We don't ignore anybody.
Customer's been trying to get your attention. You finally go over to them. You get to them, and Then they turn around to their group to ask all of them, what do you guys want?
This is the most obnoxious thing
This is the worst.
ever.
This is like the biggest taboo. This is the biggest taboo.
But it's also like,
Don't do it.
all right, I need a vodka soda and a high noon, a Sun Cruiser. Jesus, just
And another vodka soda. Okay, how many vodka sodas do you need? Total.
Okay.
Yeah, how many Sun Cruisers? How many Surfsides? How many? Yeah,
And then
come
you'll
on.
make the drinks and you come back and they have 3 more.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, it's fine.
And can you add a splash of lime juice on that one?
Yeah, but you just kind of go, okay, sure.
So are you going soft or savage on those people?
Most
Depending.
times I go soft.
Okay.
But if you're gonna wave me down like a tattered flag, like just stop. And with all due respect for anyone who goes drinking, please understand that yes, we have a job to do, but we're also really good at it a lot of the times. And you can tell when a bartender's really good.
Especially in a place like where we work, where
Yes.
it's high volume.
Yes.
You are run through your paces to earn a spot at that bar.
And our
We're not
peripheral
schlubs.
is unreal.
Yeah.
And people won't understand unless you're unless you're in the industry, you won't understand that I see everything that's going on in that bar.
And we hear everything.
yes,
We have good ears.
hear everything.
We tune out music and we hear about the affairs you're having. So I'm telling you, I am privy to more bullshit
Oh,
going
we know
on.
everything. Trust your bartenders.
Oh.
Trust your bartenders.
We are your therapist. We are your safe.
Oh yeah.
We are your whatever.
Yeah, but unless you're doing it repetitively, I'm going to
Sure.
go soft because we are still trying to do our job. You
right.
know?
And we do and you give people grace.
Yeah.
Right? To a
Oh,
point.
sure. That's what we'll call it. Mhm.
All right, got one more. This one's just kind of funny.
Oh God.
Customers ask you what beers you have on tap when you're standing in front of the fucking taps. What do you go soft or savage?
I just kind of stare at them for a minute, like we're really doing this.
And then I become Vanna White.
I literally, what would you like? As we're standing in front of the 16 taps that we have. I soft.
I soft.
I soft.
I soft. I soft.
I'm soft on that one. We have a lot of beers. Sometimes my eyesight's really bad, as we can all see. So I'll name a few.
Yeah.
Or what are you looking for? What
You
can
want
I
an
get for
IPA
you?
or-
Yeah. 9 times out of 10, they're like, what kind of IPAs you got on tap?
I know this has nothing to do with my podcast or the premise of this, but I thought that would be fun for us to.
That was fun. Yeah. Just a little glimpse into bartender life too, because
Lighten
people
it up.
don't get it. You know,
I like to educate people. If people come up to me, another I don't want to call her name out, but another of the women we work with, she likes to educate people, and she does it in a very kind way. So it's like somebody will ask her something or do the whole like, "Hey, I'm ready," and then they're not ready. It's the kill them with kindness.
Oh
right?
yeah, I don't
Where
got that
she's-
switch.
I try. But she will, hey, I'm just going to let you guys know and I'm going to tell you guys, listeners, if you're new drinkers, if you're new bar attendees.
Flies?
Yeah,
I
sure.
call them flies.
Just understand, like, have your shit ready. Have your payment ready.
Oh man,
But I like to educate people with, like, this very subtle sarcasm. Like, hey, guys, I'm just going to give you a little tidbit. When we come over to you, if you're not ready, I'm walking away.
Oh, 1000%.
And I'm going to then avoid you for 20 minutes.
I will go
So,
savage with that one.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to wrap up this episode
Okay.
and land it with a little softness after our detour into bartending world.
And chaos.
Yeah.
Come see us tonight.
Can we plug the bar? We shouldn't plug the bar. Can we plug the bar?
No.
No. Okay. Well, wait.
Find us
Another
in
episode.
Stanford.
Yeah, find us and you'll find where we work. Come hang out. But I just want to give the listeners a little something extra to kind of wrap up the episode. And I'm going to ask you one more little question.
Sure.
If you could give our listeners one mantra to kind of hold on to, or one thing that they can really hold on to when life starts spinning out of control, what would it be?
My mother has said this. My grandmother has said this. Patience is a virtue.
Ooh.
Yeah, I live by it every day. Anytime it's chaotic, anytime I'm stressed out, anytime things are great, because sometimes the other shoe will drop and you don't expect it. So patience is a virtue. Go with it. Try to enjoy the good times. Try to embrace the bad times because you got to learn something from it and grow from it.
Yeah. I think the whole premise of my podcast and my it's not even about the podcast. My whole premise for doing this, I've been called the silver lining queen my whole life by friends, family, in relationships. They're like, how can you be so positive in this moment, right? So my whole premise for this is taking life's shit and finding the positive or spinning, and taking the time to pause or have a little patience to find the good in it, find the lesson. And, it doesn't always have to be so negative. We don't always have to play the victim.
Yeah, but sometimes it's really hard too.
It's extremely hard.
And it's okay. It's hard.
Yeah.
Finding that silver lining is hard. And sometimes you're just down and done and just need a minute. But that's okay.
And take the minute. Take the minute.
Yeah.
Go cry in a closet. It's okay. Let your
Scream
emotions
in the
out.
walk-in.
Yeah. Scream into your cute throw pillows and yes, go the walk-in. And it's nice and cool in there on hot summer nights. But yeah, just take whatever time you need to process and heal. It's important to own your emotions, not be afraid to let them out, and that's very feminine.
Mm-hmm.
It's you have to be able to do that to start that process of healing. And I like that patience is a virtue. That's a great tidbit.
Thanks.
Something that I'm going to do with every episode, which you don't necessarily know yet, but I want to give listeners something that they can do after the episode, right, that really helps them. Because people could be driving right now. People could be just listening for fun. But I want to give them something that they can maybe take and take this one step further. So I'm going to do like journal prompts.
Awesome.
So I would love for you to do this for yourself if you want to.
I would love
and if
to.
you ever want to share that in a future episode or
if
even
you guys want me back. Oh. Did I pass?
You passed. You passed. I would love you to come back anytime. But even if it's something you want to share that then I can share with the listeners because they'll have seen this episode and I'm sure would love some follow-up.
Associate it with it. Yeah.
So for all of you listeners, go grab your journals and, or even just think about it. What curveball has life thrown at you recently and what secret lesson might be hidden in there or what, that it might be carrying? What are you clinging to that's actually trying to release you? Are you ready to rise from that lesson with a little bit more power and softness? Because they can be equal. So go take to your notebooks, babes, and take your time with that one. Really deep dive and answer that for yourself because I think it's very empowering and very insightful. So, yeah.
I love it. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I really think the journaling is a great idea. And you know what? Sometimes it's not an outlet for people, but really think about it. Take some time and think about it.
Even if you're driving your car right now and listening to this and you just take some time to think about it, right?
And feel comfortable with the fact that people are just like you out there. We're all going through something. We're all the same person in different ways, respectfully.
Of course.
And, profoundly. That's a wonderful thing. But we're still humans and we're still women. So we're going through it. We get it.
Yeah. All right.
Thanks so much.
Thanks for sitting with all of us in our mess and our magic today.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah. And just remember, babes, curveballs are not aiming to knock your crown off. They're actually proving to you that you can rule during the storm. So don't forget to straighten your crown when you need to. It's your reign now, and we're just fucking getting started.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. See you next episode.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, Justine.
Thank you.
Love you.
Love you more.